Hello everyone, my name is Mia Dronchi. I'm going to be a senior this year, and I am a bio major who is looking to go to graduate school after I graduate and become a physical therapist. I am also a work-study student on campus. My job is a lab assistant for Carl Castor, and basically my job is to set up labs, grade lab assignments, grade daily quizzes, or otherwise help with Carl for what he needs to teach and have a productive lab. I went to West Bloomfield High School. I played soccer on the varsity team for my first two years of high school, and then I decided that really wasn't for me, so I only did travel soccer, and I did travel soccer before that, but I focused on travel soccer for Liverpool Football Club, which was originally Forest Football Club, which was located in the Bloomfield area. And I had that coach for 4 years, and we went to national tournaments in Sarasota, Florida, and did all that fun stuff for travel. And that's where I was seen by AD, one of our coaches, and was kind of told about Sienna and what Sienna was all about. And so I decided to visit, and I thought, alright, sign me up, this is it. So from the start, I knew that Sienna was the place for me because I loved the small community. I loved having so many people who are just there for you, because the soccer team is truly there for you. And if you're open to it, you will find your friends, and you will find happiness with what we do together, because it's such a fun environment to be in. So last year, my parents decided to sell the house in West Bloomfield and move to Jackson because they are older, and so they were looking to find the house that they wanted to retire in. And so they bought the house in Jackson, which is, closer to my grandpa, so they can be there for him if he needs. And other than that, they have 2 acres and a smaller house. So my mom has been on the adventure of owning chickens for the first time, and planting a garden, and both of my parents have plenty of space for their hobbies and other things to do. But this was a big change for me because, I went from being close to all my friends back at home to never seeing them anymore because I'm so far away. And I live in my parents' basement, so that is a fun thing. And it's a big change moving from more of a city area to what is the country, I guess. And it's not my cup of tea, the country, because I'm definitely a city girl. But I'm happy for them that they found a place that they absolutely love. Other than that, I have one older brother. His name is Nicholas, and he is 2 years older than me. He graduated last year from Michigan State University, and he is now at grad school at Washington University of St. Louis for nuclear physics. So he is out in St. Louis in grad school with his girlfriend, and I just went to visit them recently, and they are doing great and adopted a dog as well. So I'm happy for him that he is happy in his new home. I also have a boyfriend. His name is Duncan, and we have been dating for 4.5 years. So that's pretty crazy to think about because it feels like just yesterday that we started dating. So it's crazy how many good memories and how many fun times we've had together. And you will definitely all meet him because he visits every weekend. And I mean every weekend. So you will definitely have a chance to meet him and see how crazy he is. I have 2 dogs. They are both Airedale Terriers. The oldest is Guinness, and he is 10 years old. And then this year we adopted another Airedale, and her name is Killian, and she is 6 months old. We rescued her. And they are both named after Irish beers, so that's kind of a fun fact. Other than that, my favorite thing to do on my free time is to play video games. And so I play video games basically when I have free time, which is not very often. So, I hope to continue playing video games after I graduate and maybe get some free time in the future. So my advice to incoming freshmen or to others who may not have found their footing yet is that you should learn your strengths and your weaknesses. And not just your strengths and weaknesses alone, but learn the strengths and weaknesses of your teammates and the team altogether. Because you can use your strength to lift others up, and you can rely on others to lift your weaknesses up. Because we're a tribe, and we need everyone as a whole to be successful. So I know my weaknesses tend to be fitness and anxiety, and my strengths are consistency, being able to read the game, and my academics. And freshman year, I didn't have a footing, and I just focused on my weaknesses because I wasn't good enough at running. I was too anxious all the time to make friends, and I knew that it wasn't good to focus on the weaknesses, but that's all I could focus on, that I wasn't good enough, that I didn't belong, or I didn't fit in, or but I focused on my strengths. I focused on my academics. And then slowly my anxiety went away a bit, and I became a bit fitter. And I knew that being able to share my strengths with the rest of the team, I could lift others up if they might not be great at academics, or they have some rough days, they can rely on me. And I knew that I could rely on others when we have to run, and I would struggle. And so I knew I could rely on others to help me. So I hope that as we move into this season that is still uncertain, that we can rely on each other to get us through it, and not only just get us through it, but be successful as we do it. So I really hope to see you all soon. I miss you all. See you later.